Alright, we're good to go. Let's play. Get rid of the sound. Don't need that. There is an annoying light here, though. My camera seems like it's crappy. Whatever. It's good enough for now, even though it's kind of shit in some instances. It's a little bright in here. I don't know why. But in any case, we're good to go, I think. So, yeah, let's make sure everything is fine. Ho-ho. Yeah, let's go. At least we have things to do. So I'm happy about that. Sorry, just a sec. Okay, whatever. I don't love that color. Time to bug a bunch of kids. Shout out to chicken abuse. Not about it. Okay. Oh. Do I have taffy mask? No, I think it costs too much, right? I need to find it. I know where Garo is. I don't know what BT do. Oh, bottom of the well. Caffey is bad. Oh, so I don't care. Okay. Yeah, last one's over here. I always forget about him. Okay. So I got pictograph. One, two. No, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 4, 2, 3, 5. Oh, I don't have the code on this tracker. I forgot about that. That's irritating. I hate that. Whatever. Alright, get over there. Alright, let's find out what's going on over here. I have no idea. I can't see through that. It's funny. You do have to kind of hurry. Just skulls. That'll be a little quicker. Okay, that's weird. That balloon is bonkers. Doesn't make any sense. So I can get out of here. Find out what the item is. That's a stealth token. But that's okay. The moon cries for a dead skull or whatever. I have more interest in these scrubs because it might be a required item based on the fact that the wall is required. City is hero. know if I already did that one. Hey, what's up, Mark? How you doing? Good to hear. Happy to hear it for you. We're happy for you. Hey Freeze, how you doing? Buddy appearing immediately today. That is true. Holidays are usually good. That's a terrible thing. I think it works. Larger magic upgrade for 165. I know, right? That's how you could tell it was meant to happen. That it's clearly part of the normal game cycle. Don't take that money. Not the worst. Alright, start. Oh, I missed one. Oh god. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Okay, no worries. Thanks for letting me know. That was actually garbage. Okay. Ugh. Alright, that was close. And I hope I have enough money for this.
Yeah.
Yo! Hell yeah! Give me that. It's going good, Pinkerton. Hope it's going good. Hope it's the same for you. Yeah, I did. I've gotten like 3 in a row. Which is very nice. I was counting in English. Well, actually, I don't know if I can say that. Give me a sec. I'm doing the hardest minigame, and then I'll stop it. Hardest minigame in the game. No arguments. Controller effed up a little bit. Yeah, I went one took. I went, yeah, so I did English technically. Oh, okay. That's nice. Yeah, pretty much. Which I will take every time. That's what I wanted to see, everybody! Alright, so a lot of other stuff is now open to us. I love seeing it. Plus we have fire arrows, so that's good too. What the hell is that? It's a red potion. I don't think I can get that. Yeah, it doesn't come as a thing. Yeah, but what else is new, right? That's what we're used to. I know, so close to perfect. Ugh. Yeah, that tree is super realistic. I mean, that's a JPEG. I know that's a JPEG. You know? I didn't think it would have been a JPEG otherwise. Wow, that was awful. Feels crap, man. Heard it here first. Touch. Although these aren't really that stressful to play, for me, I like it when they're done. Because there's always, like, the one problem with them is if I screw up early in the archeries, I lose a lot of time. I don't like that. That was a pretty good one. I think I get both for that. I still remember that one time we got 50. That was pretty cool. And skulls are worthless. But, you know, we got this stuff out of the way. All of the stuff is done, so... we're okay. Okay, nice. that's Stone Tower's boss key, which is nice. We only need, I think... It's either 1 or 2 Stone Tower keys with the bomb skill. We don't really have, like, we don't have Song of Storms to cure the curse from the blue guys, so I don't really want to go get the hookshot chest right now. I'll get it after, because I don't want to be jinxed. And that's annoying. Find out if my hunch is right on this. Is this something that matters? Because if wallet was that, it would make prescription. Fine. Have the prescription. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like it has to be permanent. It would make this a lot worse. It would make it weirder if it wasn't. Not exactly what we're looking for. Same time, though. Okay, what do we have mask-wise? Oh, that's all. Okay. That's almost nothing. No. You are supposed to get that chest that way. I believe. But, you know, I don't remember anymore. You know? It's been so long. Since I've done a lot of stuff normally, that I kind of forget. Yeah, I have to use bow for this. Now this has to be done cycle 1. Because we know that we get Postman's Hat, which is required from Blacksmith 1. Yeah, you're right, I could have done that. But I would have wasted magic or something. Slash, I was lazy. Ocean Spire, yeah, I already knew Ocean Spire House was bad. I always loved seeing it, but I knew it was bad. Whoa, okay, Jesus. I didn't know I was bomb hovering today. True as the bottom of the well, you say? gonna tell me what he's got, so I have to decide if it's worth it. Nope, he ain't telling me nothing. Well as hell. Yeah, it's also like it's why bomb jumps work in this game, because of shit like that. You never move again. Yeah, and it is required, which means there has to be a valuable check here. There's no other way. Because, like, you can't use Postman Hat in another way unless it's like Moon Trial or something ridiculous like that, and there would never be a required item. Because you could just beat the game without it. There it is, gold gauntlets. And we know that outside of Ganon's tower, there's a Way of the Hero thing. And we already checked the skull, so we know. Yeah, we got Postman's Hat, which was gold gauntlets. We also got bow. Postman's Hat was Blacksmith 1. We got bow from the chest in Termina Field in the water that you need Zora for. Yupper. We also got the prescription from the scrub. In the grotto thing. So, that guy also mattered. Yeah, I doubt it. But remember, last time every questline item had a check on it. We're getting gold gauntlets this early, too. I have a feeling it's a wallet. Or light arrows. Never mind. Okay. That's not bad, though. Not at all. Remember, dungeons are randomized, right? So... Oh, wait a minute. No. Is that a storm check? The grotto over here? Oh, it could be. Yeah, bottom of the well will be a dungeon. We just don't know what dungeon it will be yet. It does, yeah. No. No. because I still care. I know, right? Because, like, otherwise I wouldn't care. But now I'm just like, why the hell not? You know, I may as well. Oh yeah, so we have stuff to talk about today. We have the Mario Kart Direct to talk about. I forgot. I said I would have a really hot take that wasn't actually a hot take. Oh yeah, oh, that's all this is? Fuck, I forgot. Oh, fucker. Jank. Pure jank. As funny as it is to say, that the Direct actually made me like the game more. Because, for one thing, okay, so here's the thing, right? It showed, like, the VR stuff, I mean, it showed, like, online stats, it showed a bunch of things. It didn't add anything substantial whatsoever. I will agree with that. I like the idea of the Paladins for free roam. Not that I like free roam itself, because I don't. But it gives you a chance to kind of work on stuff and figure out things. So, you know, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. So that's fine, because they had to put stuff in. I don't understand why they had to put a bajillion, quadrillion, what is it? A bajillion, quadrillion, like, character selects, where it's just different characters' things. You know? Like, it's like, dude, why don't you just do it like you did for all the other ones, where you have their costume select as a thing after you select them? It's dumb as hell. It's bad interface design. I liked the online VR-looking stuff. They confirmed that you can play 3 laps with things, which sounds dumb as hell that you would think about that, but, you know. But I will say the one thing that I found very fun and interesting, or I guess 2 things. Oh, I already got this. Is the, like, the tech, you know? So, like, the feather onto, like, the ramps you can do, and, like, the way wall jumping works. I also think the rewind function is really funny, because, like, I don't think it's available online, but it's like a bagging option, if you wanted. But, yeah, like, all of the things that I'm used to being in there. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to do this as a freaking kid. I'm stupid. Yeah, I like that they're at least trying to give you ways to jump over things. You know, like jump over attacks, that's nice. Plus, like, I don't know if a red shell can get you if you, like, jump onto a rail, you know? So, like, I'm kind of excited about that. Yeah, it's true. Red shells are, like, you know, they will follow you forever. There's nothing you can do about it. Try to get this, I did. Death taxes, red shells. Time for a very hot take that's very cold. Hot take. Hot cross bun from the oven. Theoretically hot, and you took it. If you had asked me this like 8 years ago, I would have said you're crazy. But after playing Mario Kart 8, I am an absolute idiot. I don't like either of them, but red shells are worse. Because there is no way to dodge them. And they are so easy to get. They always target you, and the people who use them don't think a lot. You know, which makes it worse. You know, you're doing all your stuff, you're figuring things out, and then wablammo, you frickin', like, somebody uses their triple reds on you because they're stuck in, like, the 3rd to 8th hell or whatever. Oh, that's interesting. No. Bad. South Clocktown is hero. Yeah, well, I think they are. I think if you, like, time jumps right, you can dodge them. That's what I think, anyway. Yeah, okay, so we have the other one. I forgot. Is it right here? No, it's down one. Oh, is this the thing? Yep. MM light arrows, let's go! The trek took us all the way there, which is good for money farming. Ravage village. Yeah, well, we're still gonna check well out because it's an availability thing. You know, I think it's still fine. One thing I actually low-key really like, that I think is a little bit weird, but bear in mind with me, I like the gold coin shell a lot. I think it's a great idea, and I think it might be the best new item besides Feather that they do. Because the way the trailer made it look, if you use it on a straightaway, you can get all the coins. The only time it becomes a problem is when you use it on, like, a turn and somebody jacks all the coins from you. And I could see someone, like, waiting for you to fire it and then, like, hitting you so they could steal all the coins. But, like, that was an issue I had with Mario Kart 8 a lot. That really bugged me. Which is, like, if you get hit enough, you just don't have the coin economy to catch up unless you bag the whole time. But a golden shell can help you out with that. You can instantly get, like, all the coins you need to be at a decent speed, and I think that's awesome. I really like that. And I think it's a very creative solution to a problem that maybe a lot of people didn't think about. I know, Saints, I agree. I know. Yeah, I don't like that either. I still hate coins as an item. But at the very least, like, Coin Shell creates some things that are interesting. Yeah. That being said, the game didn't really do that. Like, I like how the battle modes are there, that's cool. But I wouldn't say the game really did anything to make me go from it's good to I have to have this. You know? It did not. Sorry. So, like, I'll get it later. But this is not the launch exclusive I feel like is required for me. Yeah. And, like, did you see what they did, too, in the States and Canada with that? They jacked up all the prices of all the accessories, but kept the console price the same. Which, on one hand, I understand their strategy to do this, but at the same time, like, dude, if I need to get all the shit I need to get to play that, it's not just the Switch and the thing, you know? Like, it's gonna be fucking insane. Yo, like... I don't have a bajillion dollars, contrary to popular belief. What is this? Money? Yeah, okay. Oh, I already got his crap or whatever. Okay. Let's go into the well and find out what it is. It's probably a Majora's Mask dungeon. Oh. Well is vanilla too? Wait. Did it not randomize what I asked it to do? Or maybe this is just luck. Because if you think about it, like... I don't think this game would willingly randomize child dungeons with adult ones, if it could help it. Since Dodongo is vanilla, that means that there's only 4 child dungeons. But I don't know. Maybe it's just... Oh yeah, well Metroid Prime 4 is not out yet, right? They'll probably do it later. Like, they'll probably release a bundle after the Mario Kart one, because that one, like, expires in fall or whatever. Yeah, I get you. Well, I still have to get XCX. Thank you. I actually needed all those bombs. Because, you know, now I can use them and be a little faster. But we can full clear this place, I think. Well, no. We can't do the places that require drugs. But we can do a lot of other things. When will I play it? Well, we'll have to find out now, won't we? Okay, is there anything over here? Find Luigi's Super Mario 64. Let's get the fuck away from it. I know this is also nothing. Oh, I gotta drink water again. Ugh. You guys are saving me from dying. 18s. Oh, I just kicked a pillar. Son of a... Oh! If I was more hydrated, I wouldn't have done that. I always have to show physical proof, just so that you guys don't think that I'm like... I have a clear glass and I'm just drinking out of nothing. Oh yeah, and gaming PCs can do more. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, and whenever I think of these prices, I always think of them in CAD, not USD. So it's always way worse. Because, you know, I live in a world where the Canadian dollar is not the US dollar. But all gaming prices in North America are usually based on the US dollar. I don't know why I need to do that just now. Oh. Ow. Man, there's garbage in here. This place has nothing. Oh, Nintendo never does sales. I'm always surprised they can get away with that, because they really shouldn't be able to. Okay, finally a thing. Give me something good. Come on, game. Come on. Sure. Okay. That's not really what I wanted, but... okay. Sweet place. Okay, another skull. I'm just gonna open all these for the hell of it. I mean, you see all these things on the internet about, like, GTX 4080 or whatever, but honestly, I don't even know what the heck that is. You know, like, I don't know, like, I'm not a super expert on this shit. So I'm just kind of like, but I hope my shield isn't around. Look at that. Well, I was able to do this in between frames, okay. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. No, get away from me, Rapist. Get away, get away, get away. Get away. Yeah. Sorry. I always think of them like that because of what they do to you when they get you. Oh yeah. Did you see all those things where, like, people got, like, Switch 2s? Like, they were recording all these scalpers, and, like, they took down, like, 30 posts of it, and it was, like, right after that. Ooh, oh, it's the Water Temple boss key. Now I remember why we had to come here. Nice. I'm hyped about that. You know, ow. Oh yeah, so today, right, was advanced polling for voting in my country, the great country of Canada. And, you know, it's like a chance where you get to, like, you know, you get to vote early. So you don't have to vote on election day, because you'd think that if you do it, then, you know, you'd save time and you wouldn't have to do garbage or whatever. But, like, for some reason, they were not expecting the amount of people they had on a statutory holiday. Oh, I just realized something. So, like, they only had one election pollster or whatever. Ketchup cake. Oh, I hate that. So it took me like 2.5 hours to vote in advanced polling. And, like, I was just with a group of people, and after a while we, like, bonded. And they became my new election family. Because, like, we were all just bitching the whole time. Can I even beat this guy with the sticks that I have? Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna farm some sticks here. So I don't want to deal with this. But yeah, so like... Probably, but not sure. Because, like, I know some people had less wait lines than we did. And we were at, like, City Hall downtown. So, like, it makes even less sense here. Because you'd think that, you know, we have a lot of people to accommodate us. Because we're one of the bigger zones. But it took so long. It took a ridiculous amount of time to do this. Okay, I think 5 sticks is enough. But it was like, oh my god. Yeah, so like, I thought I was gonna be there forever. But, you know, I managed to survive, and it was okay. You know, and I made friends for life I'm never gonna talk to. Sorry, just one sec. Did I talk politics with the election family? No, not really, because I didn't want to start any crazy fights, because I didn't know who they were for. And if you're going to start a fight with your election family and you're there for 7 years, you know, you probably are going to have problems. Oh yeah, shout out to this guy. Like, he's still the darkest thing that Nolan's done. No, but like, we made some jokes. You know, we made some jokes. We had a good time. I made most of the jokes about how freaking long it was gonna take. One of my election family dudes is like a dude who builds high-rise buildings or something. And he told me how like, for a lot of like apartment buildings and stuff. I know, right? That like the pieces that have windows in them, like there's like this, like when they install this stuff for like apartments, it's like a one-piece thing. They don't do the windows separately. They're like part of the wall, and they look kind of fishy. But if you look at like a lot of the buildings in this area, all of them look like these pieces. So it's really interesting. You know, so I talked to that guy about that. You know, there were like 2 older ladies who I felt really bad for. Oh, another glass tea? Okay. You know, because they like we were told, oh, it's gonna be 2 hours, and you know, they were cold, and it just wasn't the best. Ooh, Great Bay. Okay, that's really good. You know, they did offer chairs to people, but at the same time, like, a lot of people were just kind of like, no. Like, I didn't take a chair. Oh god, I don't know where this is. It's like right here. Oh, this is... yeah, so like, some of us took chairs, but most of us didn't. And we were dealing with like the whole thing of like... Oh, right there. You know what? We were dealing with the whole thing of like, you know, it's maybe raining outside. But not quite, and then it was snowing for a bit. So, like, I was joking with a few of them that, like, I was hoping the line would move just enough. Oh yeah, let me turn my voice up a bit. Hey, okay, hopefully that's fine. I think my mic might have been in a weird spot too. But yeah. I can lower the game too if I need to. Which I might do right now. Alright, great. Yeah, so, you know, like, I was making jokes with the guy, where it was like, hopefully the line moves enough so that when it rains, I'm under shelter and other people get wet instead of me. And him. It was less mean-spirited than that, but, you know. You know, and then there were some jokes about how, like, we could never get out, we would never be able to survive in society anymore. Because we were too used to living in City Hall. You know. And then there was a funny moment where, like, we got in there, like, right near the end. And, like, you know, I was hanging out with them, gave a seat to a lady somewhere else, because I'm a fancy gentleman like that. You know, and, like, they decided to take all the people with last names of M to Z. first before everyone else. Like, they divided them into 2 groups, but, like, the group with the last names had, like, a more experienced pollster person. So we got to go ahead of those people. Oh, geez, wow. Okay. That is interesting right there. Sorry. But yeah, so like, I felt bad for the other guys, because, like, we got ahead. Oh, hell yeah, it was rigged. It was rigged, and we absolutely deserved it. Gonna be honest. What can I say? But, you know, like, I got out, you know, and I felt bad for all the people in line, but then, you know, I went about my day, you know, and I was freed. But it did take me a while to incorporate back into society, I'm gonna be honest. I'm still kind of struggling with it, you know? Don't know what I'm gonna do. But, you know, you gotta move on sometimes, you know? So I'm just, you know, I'm slowly working my way back into what I knew before everything happened. But it's gonna be a struggle. And I appreciate you guys being here to help me out with this. Because right now, this place in my head is just, it's not City Hall. It's not the place that's, where outside it's freezing. In the doorway, it's like 40 degrees. And inside the place where you vote, it has nice air conditioning. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to survive with this consistent temperature. Oh yeah, I forgot I also do that. But yeah, that was my voting story. Yeah, I did. That was my advanced voting story. The lesson here is, if you're tempted to vote early and do your civic duty, there's a chance you'll get punished because people aren't prepared for you. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it, but you should consider that. You know? It's tough, because, like, I got punished for voting. Only if you're, like, an army dude who's overseas or something, I think. Like, we have to do it by hand or whatever. Like, we don't even get to do it online or whatever. Elections Canada officials did tell us they were working on a way to do it digitally for the next few elections. But they also said that, like, they also said that, that might not happen anyway. Just because, like, it's less secure. Like, the election integrity is not the same. Where is he? I think he's over here. Yeah, this looks like... Yeah, it's this guy. But, like, it's just a weird thing with elections Canada. Oh yeah, I need to have Darmani to do this. Yeah, I'll do it later. But yeah. Cannon, did you go vote? Advanced vote? Or are you a bad citizen who should be shamed publicly for being a bad citizen? I'm just kidding, I don't expect any. I'm not. How convenient of you. So convenient. But hey, at least on election day, I don't have to go wait in line, which is probably even more messed up. Wow, real choices here. Geez, choosing family over streaming that you could watch at any time ever? I can't believe it. You guys are supposed to have no lives and constantly watch me and do nothing else. I'm just kidding. Please don't do that. That's weird. Though I do appreciate you always showing up anyway. Yeah, that's fair. I think I have a thing on like Sunday, but otherwise I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. You chose me. I feel so flattered. You chose stream family over regular family. Attaboy. Wait, can I get in here? Yeah, I can get in here right now. That's good. Yes, let me in. I don't even know what that is, but it looks like something. It looks like the scale. Oh, crying baby. Crying baby. But I can't sue them because I don't have the thingy. Okay, what do you have for sale here? Wow. $5 for $5, which is a really good deal, by the way. $5 for $3.40, better deal. Silver rupee, 100 for $3.70. Man, this guy, he really knows how to sell me things. I'll give you something that's worth 100 for $370. To be fair, though, the only one I would visit would be your mom because your father's on vacation. He's the one who keeps trying to eat you, right? Easter dinner's overrated. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it either. It's fine, but I don't attach any special significance to it. You know? Plus, like, turkey is not my favorite meat. Man, you should really call the cops on him. You know? Gonna be honest right there. Oh yeah, I have to get back over there to do bomb thing. I mean, that's fair too. I mean, family traditions, like, I always try to do at least, like, one Easter meal or whatever. Just because, like, you know, family stuff, people want you to do it. And, I mean, it's free food too, usually. And before it's like, that'll be $50 at the end. For parents cooking your meal. Yeah, I get it. It never really goes away, though. I mean, you do have to do some peopling responsibilities in general. But, you know, you do have the option to skip sometimes. Oh, this was all bad. That's all bad. Did we even get anything good up here? I mean, we do have the light arrows. But I can't really do anything with it. Yeah, there's nothing to do over here. Yeah, I get that too. That's fair. I can do that. Yeah, I've got time. Let's do that. I think it's tough to go shopping when like, I'm the type of guy who, when I go shopping, I usually know exactly what I'm looking for. So, like, I try to do it as quickly as possible. But some people like to, like, you know, look around, you know? And I respect that, but it's also not really my vibe necessarily. Browsing is something that, like, you know, people like to do. Yeah, I'm very task focused. I'm the guy who's like, When he goes to a grocery store, I have a detailed list of exactly what I want. I go right for it, and then I get out. Whereas, like, my mother, for example, not to single her out specifically or say it's even a bad thing, she kind of likes to browse around, you know, and, like, look for things, and it's like, oh, I didn't think about this. I guess I want this, you know? Whereas I will just get everything I want, and then I will get the hell out of there. And I won't even think about it. Wait, do I have beans from Majora's Mask? No, I don't. Yeah, and I have Lullaby intro. Oh, I do have Lullaby intro. Huh. Well, I can't play it yet. I don't have Darmani. So. But, you know, I always find it kind of tough to do shopping with people who browse if I don't have a task to do at the time. And I don't feel like I'm making progress. That's always tough. But, you know, you can figure out ways to deal with it. Yeah. I would agree with that. One of the reasons, you know, I like doing that, because I'm a very cheap bum. If people who know me know I'm kind of cheap. Not that, like, I'll spend, like, $2 when I should spend 10. But, like, I don't go out of my way to do a lot of frivolous expenses unless it's video games, because shut up and leave me alone. And even then, at this point, I'm kind of like, Yeah, it just kind of feels like sometimes you can get stuck in a place. Like, an example is, like, when I was in high school, right? I used to go on band trips because I was part of the music thing. And we'd go to places like Austria, Boston, Chicago, stuff like that. But the problem was, like, for whatever reason, I would always end up getting stuck kind of babysitting younger kids in grades before it. And I got stuck in a Forever 21 for 7 hours because they would not leave, and I was not allowed to leave without being in a group. Eventually, I just left, and they gave me a lot of crap because I went to an arcade to play House of the Dead for like an hour because I just couldn't stand it anymore. Because, like, I didn't even know you could be in a Forever 21 for 7 hours during the day. And I'm like, oh my god, please. I can't. I don't really miss being in. It's a clothing store or it used to be a clothing store in the United States. I think they went bankrupt a while ago or something. But it's like, yeah, it's like being stuck in a clothing store for 7 hours, and they clearly didn't have an objective. They were just kind of looking around the whole time. Yeah, I think I saw an article on it where they were going out of business. I was like, oh. What? This out of here. I don't remember where I saw it, though, so it's kind of funny. I was like, okay. Okay, I have to think here, because what is another location I can use? Not really much. I don't think. I mean, I have to go to second day, I think. So that's what I'll do. Yeah. I don't really miss playing an instrument, I'll be honest. But, like, I was... Oh, sorry. Sorry, teens, you need to have permission from Moobot unless you're on my list of preferred users, which I can fix later. Permit... Teens... Rowan... Yeah. Okay. Now you can do it. You can post it now. Wow, you got a double. Sorry, Moobot is kind of like the spam bot, so when he sees a link, he's like, no. Yeah, so you can post what you were going to post now, and you'll be fine. Sorry about that. I should have warned you about that. What is this? Oh, this is the thing about Forever 21 plummeting. Okay, that'll be interesting. I'm gonna look at that later. Man, teens with all the research. It used to be allowed all the time, but like people started like all of those like robots that are like, oh, get the most handsome viewers or whatever for money. Like those guys. Oh, okay. Wow, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, like they would post a lot, so like we have Moobot get rid of it, but there's like an approved users list that I have where people don't have to do it. It's just I haven't updated it in a while. So I'll add you to it so that you can post links like a free fella or whatever. Don't want you to go to jail. And Moobot doesn't mean any harm, I think. Maybe he does hate you, I don't know. But you only get timed out for 15 seconds. What the hell? What? Okay, I've not gotten blue fire. Cow confirmed. Cow hated confirmed. Oh, those are always fun, because we would just go along with them. I love the ones who would always say I have a giant forehead and then just not elaborate. And then I'd have to be like, I know, it's to fit all the brain power or something. Those ones were always very weird. And then there's one guy who thought I looked like some dude named Moose Elk or something, which I still don't know who the hell that is. But, you know. Then you have that time that we played Quiplash. Oh, I gotta wait till 8, motherfucker. Shit. We had that time where... we played Quiplash and a bunch of racist people came in. Yeah, I don't miss that either. I almost got banned once for that. I think I want to do that. I guess I'm just waiting right now, right? Yeah, because I gotta do All Night Mask, and then... It wasn't that I got a warning. It was that dudes came into the chat and started spamming the N-word all over the place. And so theoretically I could have gotten in a lot of trouble for that, even though there was nothing I could do about it. So I had to do a lot of stuff where yeah, you were there, yeah. So I had to, like, prep a lot of, like... I never actually got flagged for it, but I had to prep a lot of, like, pre-defense stuff, just in case it would happen. But, you know, I was worried about that for a bit, just because I was like, I don't know, and that's the last time we played Quiplash where we let anyone in who wasn't approved first. Yeah. That was also when, like, people broke into the Discord and started posting picture spam of giant black dongs, and I'm not even kidding. I think you guys remember that? Where they had a bot spamming it, like, 50 times every second or something, and we had to do, like, a crazy purge. Yeah, that was really bad. Oh yeah, we didn't really play... We used to play Jackbox Party Pack with people a lot, and then we stopped because random internet people ruined it. It's too bad, because I had fun with that. But, you know, at the same time, it happens. Don't trust the internet to manage something well. They'll always find a way to manage it bad. Is there anything on day 2 I have to do? I don't think so. Theoretically, there isn't. Beyond what I already did. I mean, there is toilet paper, but I can do that later. But yeah, I mean... But yeah, that... suffice to say, Moobot is pretty critical for things like that. Just so that, like, we don't always have to do it. Ow. My jaw. Alright, I don't hate that. That lets us do dog race, actually. Well, I mean, he did blast you when you didn't deserve it, so, you know... Wait, which thing was this? Wait, is the dance link still there? Oh my god. Okay, so, like, the second pregnancy pants one. Yeah, no giant dongs is a win. I would make, like, a preference joke there, but I'm not gonna, because I don't really know how to work it. Okay, that was another thing I shouldn't have said. Yeah, let's move on from that. But yeah, God, it's been so... No, I'm glad the first one's gone, because that first pregnancy pants dance one was bad. Like, no, dude, no. That's back when I wore jeans that were like 50 times too big for me or whatever. All the time when I was streaming. Ugh. I did not wear belts until I was like 23, which is really silly. Actually, no, 25. I didn't wear belts till I was 25. And I really should have. Yeah, I did not wear belts until then. As not fashionable as I look now, it's much better than it used to be. Gerudo Fortress is bad? What? Actually, no, that's fine. Gerudo Fortress is not Gerudo Training Ground. I have belts now, but I wear the same belt all the time, and my family, it drives my family insane. Because it's wearing down, and I wear my belts down a lot. I think at the time I didn't, like, I was lazy, and I also didn't have money, and I also, like... Because, like, I've said this before to people, like... Sorry. At my heaviest, I was like 5'6", 276 pounds. You know? And everything that I did was designed around kind of making it look like I was less fat. And, you know, so like belts would kind of accentuate that my waist was huge, which is one of the reasons I didn't wear them. But it was also because I didn't have money. So, Bottom of the Well is Way the Hero. Okay. But, you know. But I'm also kind of in a phase right now where I don't think my style... Like, I think I almost look the way I want to in terms of, like, the clothes I wear, but I'm not quite there. Like, in a perfect world, I'd like to think that I could pull off, like, a dark jeans belt, form-fitting undershirt, kind of, like, light jacket on it kind of thing. But every time I do that, it makes me look big. Like, and not in a good way. Path to Snowhead is Way the Hero. Path to Snowhead. But at the same time, like, a lot of the shirts that I have are too big. For me, even now. You know, like, I've thrown out most of the ones that were ridiculous. But I would also say that, like, I'm still kind of skinny compared to what, like, my family thinks I am. So, like, a lot of the time they will buy me shirts that are too big. it's time, everybody. All right, I'm sure that Blue Dog's gonna win because he's the best dog. But at the same time, I think, you know, that I might pick someone else to give him a challenge. You know, just because I want him to know that I want him to be challenged. You know? But I'm sure Blue Dog will take it home. Yes, Blue Dog, yeah, because he's a winner. He always wins. Blue Dog always wins, you know? Of course he'd win twice. That doesn't seem surprising to me at all. See, look, he's winning right now. Blue Dog for King. He's got it. Oh, he's just, you know, he's just pacing himself now. He's got this. Blue Dog has got this for sure. He's gonna turbo right now. Okay, no, he was just being nice. He always wins. He wanted to let everybody else win. See? You know, he wasn't the worst, which, like, you know, honestly, it's kind of funny. Well, that's not helpful to me. Because Blue Dog never wins. He's got, like, the worst stats, and he can only win if the game glitches. And I feel really bad for him, because Blue Dog is my homeboy. He's, like, my favorite dog. But, you know, he just doesn't feel it whenever we're here. I think he's, like... I think he wants to be... You know... So... He wants to succeed so much for Link, that when Link shows up, he gets nervous. What place? Like, the place that Gold Dog got, or the place that Blue Dog got? Is that a stick upgrade? Oh yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff here. Song of Storms I can't get. Moon's Tear. Ah, take a stick upgrade for 300. Can't afford that. Oh, Blue Dog. No, he always gets last, or like fourth last. He can theoretically win, but the only way he can win is if he crosses, yeah, if he crosses the halfway point and the game freaks out and thinks it's the finish line, which can happen 1 in 40,000 times, I think. But otherwise, no, Blue Dog never wins. But, you know, so it's like, it's the dream that Blue Dog wins, but he never wins. And it's just, it breaks my heart, because I love Blue Dog. He's the only dog that's blue. And he tries so hard. But hey. You know. Oh yeah, he can, I think he can legitimately win too, if other things happen. But it's like a ridiculous amount of things that have to happen in a row for him to actually win. But it's still great. But, you know, part of the lore of this game. If I ever get a legitimate Blue Dog win, it'll be like the hypest moment. Yeah, you can't. Your timing just has to be good when you do it. Do I have any birds I can kill for light arrow shots? I need more money. It doesn't change anything. I think what happened when he won was like, there's like, because like every time that, yeah, nothing happens when he wins. But what happened was like, I think there's a chance, there's like a very small chance that every dog that has better stats will be, like, if they're on their worst day and Blue Dog is on his best day, then Blue Dog has a chance to win, but he still probably won't win. But he can. So it just ends up being, like, really silly garbage shenanigans where some guy was, like, messing with the game's code to try and get the one instance in like a billion where Blue Dog wins. Yeah, it's just numbers. But you know, still, Blue Dog, he's a good boy. You know? He did. He does. He always does. They should have made it so Blue Dog always wins in the randomizer seed. But they don't because they hate him. They don't understand Blue Dog. Yeah, it's really, really specific. I'm just killing time here. Tough to do the thing. I should change my stream icon from Crow to Blue Dog. Oh, teens are starting to experiment with the other emotes. With the more advanced ones. Oh, yeah, we could totally make a Blue Dog emote. Or find it. Yeah, it's gotta exist. It's like how Sexy Bowser exists. We didn't make that. Oh, I screwed up. Fired. It's not Max Bowser, is it? I don't remember if it is. Oh, it is? I can't even see it because my tracker takes up the whole damn screen. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you're right. You're right. As usual, Freeze, you're right. And I'm wrong because I forget every time, I swear. Alright, so... Let me just deposit this money. Get the thingy. What even is that? God, I have not seen that one in a while. Ah, that's good, actually. I'll take that. That sword is decent and gives range. Can I get up here? Yeah, but it's probably not anything special. Okay, I got it. Okay. Oh, it's a key. Okay. Yeah, I've never seen that one either. Spirit Temple key number 2. That's actually pretty good. Well, I have to give the toilet paper hand guy stuff too. Yeah, and we're learning so many new things today. Oh yeah, I was going to Stockpot to get the thingy and then do the stuff with the other thing. You know, like everybody knew. I forgot what I was doing for a second. I should probably drink more water. Okay, that is very interestingly timed to get that. Because I can do, like, that stuff, I can do that right now, so. But, you know. Man, I hope I sleep well tonight. Alright, so now we just have to wait a bit you know, I'll get most of this out of the way now, just so I don't have to worry about it. But we did get some good items today. Still kind of locked though. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do now. I could go to Death Mountain to go for the scrub at the top or whatever, because he might have something. Because otherwise I can't really, like, until I get the extra wallet, I can't do anything. Which is annoying, because this whole seat is just freaking locked behind junk. But... Wait, do I still have the thing? Yeah, I have the thing. Okay, good. I gotta watch that Forever 21 thing. Because now I really want to know how they went bankrupt the first time. Because I remember in 2010 when I went, it was like a big deal. That place was like, all these kids were like, oh my god, we get to go to a Forever 21. And I was like, what the heck's that? But... yeah, so I'll just get this. Yeah, getting this makes sense. And then I'll do, like, the clock thing. I'll give the toilet paper to the dude who needs it. I'll go into the bar and check what the milk bar is selling, because I may be able to get something there. And then I'll get the song and the item that are linked to the thing. And then play Song of Time, go back, and then end there. So, we're probably about... yeah. Shouldn't take too long, though. I hate it when I plan badly, though, like this, and I have to wait a bit. This is just me being like, nah. Just 30 more in-game minutes, though. Was there anything in Answer's room? Yeah, the cow mask. Cow mask was in the day 3 whatever thing, and 500 rupees was gilded sword. Yeah, you missed some stuff, but you didn't miss that much. I mean, we got some boss keys and things, too. What is this item?
Hey.
Oh! Oh, that's annoying. Wait, I can buy this! I can buy this right now! I can get a bottle for 165. Okay, that's actually good. I didn't realize they randomized that. In my brain, I was like 500.
Hey.
Hi. This guy. Wait, can I... This button.
Hey.
Yeah, that's a bottle that I need. Let me sell him the Chateau Romani that I just did. Heh. Man, what a great deal. It's his fault for offering to buy what he just gave me for more than I originally bought it for. Okay, I can't... It's not my fault that he's bad at bad. Okay, he clearly just needs to get good. You know? Alright, let's get the cow mask. Alright, let's find out what the heck's being sold over here. Oh yeah, we saw them everywhere. They were around, like CTV News was around there, and they were freaking out. Like a lot of the elector people. All right. Yeah. Oh, see you later, Cannon. Have fun with that. Yeah, they were interviewing a lot of people, and we were kind of hoping they wouldn't interview us, just because, like, I didn't want to be on TV again, like, the last frickin' time. CTV News frickin' screwed me over during a thing, where they made me look really bad, and I feel like it was, like, purposeful, and it was really funny. Um, oh yeah, I was, one time. It wasn't really that big of a deal, but it was kind of funny anyway. But yeah, like they were interviewing people all around us, and they had cameras up in the election Canada. People were freaking out. Okay, yeah. Okay, so here's what happened, right? So this was around the time like Lotto Max was. The Lotto Max was like 50 bajillion or whatever, and it was CTV News, yeah. Oh, this sucked. And it was like the cold open to the episode. You know, where they show what's going on, like when they're talking about stuff. And so like they wanted to do a story on how like the lottery it had like a crazy jackpot or whatever. So like they were interviewing all of us around Carlingwood Shopping Center or whatever. Or Collingwood or whatever it is. And they were asking us like, what would you do if you won and stuff like that, you know, like general story stuff. But like I was like a really lame-o because I didn't want to talk to them because I didn't want to be on TV. So the first time I did like a full rotation around the mall, hoping they would leave by the time I got back because my mom wanted a lottery ticket. Give me a second, I'm not there yet, okay? Don't spoil the story. Don't spoil it. And probably. Anyway, so yeah, so like I came back around and they were gone for a bit, but then it turns out that they were like they came back to ask questions. So they asked me and I was like, I might go on a vacation or I'll put it in my bank account and save it. So like they were really freaking like they wanted better answers like, "Oh, I'd go on like a cruise and I'd buy an island and I'd do a bunch of shit," but I didn't give them that. So what they did was in the open thing where they were showing everybody, they picked a shot where like my nose was just itchy so I rubbed it, but it looked like I was picking my nose. So, and most of the shot was just me looking like I was picking my nose. You know, and when my mom saw it, she was just laughing for like 3 minutes because it was like the worst. It was like, you couldn't have done that by accident. So I was like, oh, CTV, you got me. Son of a bitch. You know, so it was really awkward. But I thought it was funny. But, you know, I don't remember what day it was. It was a couple years ago, though. So, like, you know, if people want to find it, they can find it. But I thought it was really funny. But at the same time, I was like, I don't trust them anymore. They're gonna screw me. Whoops. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, they were totally out to get me. And it was, you know. And I don't think I was picking my nose, but it's very possible I was. You know. But in any case, you know, that's the story. Teens already knew the ending. You know, because it's a very me thing to do. But, you know. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with more stuff, and we might do some multiplayer stuff too, depending on who's available. But otherwise, take it easy and have a great day, and thanks so much for watching, as normal. Bye, guys. Take it easy.